An all-new Alan the Homie live stream starts right now. Yes. Yeah.
Alan the Homie.
That's...
Thank you, homie.
Still got my sticker, right?
Yes, of course. It's like posted up in the newsroom somewhere.
Oh, awesome. Oh, you have to take a picture and send it to me.
I will. Enjoy.
Thank you, Kay.
Guys. See ya.
Kay Ingram, everybody from WNBC and New York Live. Check her out. I'm live streaming this on my YouTube channel.
Oh my gosh, everybody, this is really happening right now.
Alan the Homie Food and Fun.
Yeah, but you're kind of wearing the, what do you call it, kind of wearing the Knicks colors.
Yeah, well, hey.
You gotta do it in New York.
That's right, that's right.
Come on, New York, you gotta get this, Come on.
Absolutely,
Dude,
thank you, Jimmy.
Thanks for live streaming, bud.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it.
Okay. But Alan, always a pleasure seeing you, sir.
Yes, Charlie.
Guy's got a great channel, so yeah. Covers
Thank
everything.
you.
So, all right, guys.
Let's hear it one more time.
One more time. Here we go. Stand clear of the closing doors, please. But guess what? I got a whole group of people that does it better than I can do it. So, Alan, 3, 2, 1.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please. There we go.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
You gotta love this channel. It's New York.
Hello and welcome, homies. It is your pal Alan the Homie. It is Thursday, February 26th. Yes, 26th, 2026. Hello to everybody. Hello to Dave in Bangor, Maine. Hello, Ricardo. Hello, Natasha. How you doing, guys? So glad that you're here to join me on this membership gifting for February. I am so glad that you are here. Did I miss anybody? Oh, Darlene. Hey, Darlene. How you doing? So we got Darlene, we got Ricardo, we got Natasha, we got Dave in Bangor, Maine. Hello, hello, hello. And I just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Okay, we got everybody in here that's here so far, and hopefully we'll be joined by some more people as the stream goes on. I'm not going to be going that long. I am going to do some trivia. So we will definitely do trivia, but mainly, most importantly, we're going to be giving away 10 memberships for the month of February. So I'm glad that you're here joining me today. And here we go. Darlene is a member for 29 months. Woohoo! Yes. Leela, how you doing, Leela? How did everything go? How was your pre-op? Oh, just got home from the hospital. How did everything go, Leela? Please let us all know. Oh, we're all curious now. We all want to know how everything went. Let me just bring this down a little bit. There we go. Okay. Anyway, so let me get onto the stream. Okay. There we go. Okay, so now my computer is on the stream. So, in a little while, we'll give away the first 5. Hey, Janelle, how you doing? Janelle, how's your husband doing? I've been meaning to ask you how your husband's been doing. Janelle dropping a whole bunch of home emojis. Thank you so much, Janelle. And for those of you that are not members yet, I'm hoping that we will get 10 more members. Well, I know that we definitely will get 10 more members, but again, if you would like to join on your own, it is as little as $1.99 per month. So, and you will get access to my home emojis. So we'll do a little bit of trivia. Now, the reason why we're not going to be staying that long is because by 6 o'clock I have to finish, because I got to get over to my post office box at the UPS store so I can pick up. I have some packages. I ordered more coffee, so I got to pick that up because I need my coffee. So anyway, so I must get over to the UPS store, which is only a couple of blocks away from here, so I can pick up my coffee. Ricardo is a member for 29 months. Woohoo! Yes! Congratulations and thank you again, Ricardo. Thank you again, Darlene. I appreciate your membership. Thank you all so much. And again, we will get to the gifting in just a little while. I wanted to welcome everybody and give people a chance to come on in. A lot's been going on here in the city. Again, I don't want to, start any negativity. Leela has been a member for 25 months. Wow, over 2 years. Yes, here we go. Just over 2 years, 25 months. Nice. Marsha, how you doing? Marsha. How you doing, Marsha? And yes, congratulations to Leela. Congratulations to Darlene. Congratulations to Ricardo. All for being members. Thank you so much for being members of Homies Heard. I do appreciate it. We're getting some more people in the chat right now. I'm only seeing 4 people, but let's see. Hopefully there will be more. We got 2 likes so far. So don't forget to hit that like button, guys. If you like what you see, hit that like button. Smash it, as Ricardo says. Smash that like button. Thank you so much. Anyway, I'm so glad. First of all, I'm glad that the chat is working. Thank God. It wasn't working yesterday. And it's a good thing that Ricardo brought it to my attention. Thank you again, Ricardo, for bringing that to my attention. I do appreciate that. There's another streaming platform that was brought to my attention by Dutchmaz. It's called OBS, I believe it is. I want to check it out because it's different from Prism, so I want to check that out. No Espanol. No Espanol right now. Thank you, Natasha. Exactly. But anyway, as I started saying before, there's a lot of things going on here in the city. There was an incident at Columbia University. A student was arrested by ICE, and the student is being released, and she's actually on her way back. I was thinking, do I want to go up to Columbia and do a stream from there? But then I wouldn't be able to, do the membership gifting. So, but it's over now because she's being released. She's being sent back. So thank goodness for that. That's all we need is another protest at Columbia. Anyway, so I just I wanted to mention it because again it's in the news, and I wanted to mention it. But again, we really don't do any kind of political, nothing political on this channel. Hey, Rockets Red Glare joining us. Hello, Rockets. How you doing? So I'm seeing 6 people here so far. I think there's more than 6, but you know how the way things go with the YouTube here. It could say 6 people in the chat, and there could be like 20. So and now I'm seeing 7. But the numbers on here it really doesn't make any sense. I don't know. It says 7 people. Sometimes when I'm watching Ricardo's chat, it'll say 1 person, and there's really 5 or 6 people. So I don't know. I don't get it. Anyway, they got to fix it. See, now I'm seeing that there's 9 people in the chat. So who knows? Hey, Susanna, how you doing? I'm doing very well, Susanna. Thank you for asking. So we're gonna be doing a membership gifting today. We're gonna give away 10 free memberships. Again, these free memberships only are for 1 month. If you want to continue your membership, you would have to do that on your own, or when I do it again next month, who knows, maybe you'll get another month of free membership. So that's the way it works. Now, in order for you to become a member, first of all, you have to be at least 18 years of age. You must be at least 18 years of age to be a member or to subscribe to this channel. So that's one of the rules. And you have to opt in where, you can opt in, if you want to become a member of the channel, you would opt in, and then, again, if your name is chosen as one of the 10 lucky memberships. Ricardo saying I gifted a membership. Oh, thank you, Ricardo. I didn't even see that. Give me a second. Let me check on my... And Irma. Hey, Irma. Irma joining us from Finland, and congratulations to Finland. They were in the Olympics, and I believe they won a medal, so congratulations to Finland. So, give me 1 second. Let me see. Let me go back in the chat. Let's see. Why can't I... Go up in the chat here. I don't know what's going on. All right. Okay. Trying to see what's going on here. Second, guys. Oh, I know what I did wrong. I know what I did. Give me a second. Here we go. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm sorry. I'm looking at my computer, and I should be looking at the screen. Hello to Irma. How you doing? Yes. Thank you. Okay, give me a second. Let's see. Here we go. Yes, Ricardo did get the membership. And Joanna XOXO. Hello. Congratulations to Joanna XOXO. You are now a member of Homies Heard. Congratulations. And thank you so much, Ricardo. How sweet it is. Mwah, mwah. Hershey's kisses to you, Ricardo. Sharon Ellis here. Hey, Sharon. Hi, Mocha. Hello, you cute little bunny wabbit. How you doing, Sharon? Sharon and Mocha joining us. So now we got 10 people in the chat, but there's probably more than 10. I'm not even going to announce how many people are in the chat because I'm sure there's probably more than what it says. Anyway, so we're going to gift the 5 free membership, the first 5, in just a few more moments. Going to give it a few more moments for some more people to come in. Let's see. Rocket saying Alan has TSA. Exactly. Alan has TSA agents. Yes. Exactly. Anyway, so yes, hello to Sharon and Mocha. Hello. Mocha says hi. Hi, Mocha. Anyway, okay, so everybody can see me, see my computer in the background, the delayed reaction. You know what? Let me move this out of the way here. Because there we go. You don't need to see my face here live and then the delayed reaction from my laptop. Yes, but thank you again, Ricardo. How sweet it is. Let's give you a how sweet it is, Ricardo. Give me a second here. Here we go. How sweet it is. Thank you, Ricardo. Thank you. Thank you for your support and generosity. Hershey's kisses. Mwah. To you, Ricardo. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. We're going to give you Hershey's kisses. There we go. Woo, it's crooked. There we go. Let me turn that around. There we go. Hershey's kisses to Ricardo. There we go. Thank you again, Ricardo. I do appreciate it. I'm doing very well, Irma. Thank you for asking on this Thursday, February 26, 2026. I'm glad everybody's doing well. He's doing good. Oh, yeah, that's right. There was a problem. Yeah, YouTube had I don't know. There was some sort of a glitch on YouTube yesterday. I don't know how many of the live streamers, but I know that Ricardo had a major problem. And then when I did a test yesterday, and by the way, I deleted that live stream. But thank you to those people that tried. I know we tried, but I deleted that because it was a 10-minute little thing that I did, and I had to run out yesterday anyway. I had to go to Target. They have this whipped cream. It comes, it's the Target brand whipped cream, and it's marshmallow flavor. They have all kinds of different flavored whipped creams. It's really, really good, and I use it in my hot chocolate, so it's really good. And that's right. And Janelle was speaking Spanish. I don't understand how that was happening. Why? And it was only Janelle. It wasn't anybody else. And on Janelle's end, she was hearing Ricardo speaking Spanish. Now, Ricardo is Puerto Rican, so he does speak Spanish. There we go. Ricardo just dropped my Hershey's Kisses home emojis. Thank you, Ricardo. But she was the only one that was hearing him speak Spanish. We were all hearing him speak English, and we were trying to respond. Yes, we hear you speak, But again, there was he wasn't able to hear to see our comments. So I don't know. Anyway, yeah, there was a major glitch with YouTube yesterday, and I don't know. See, marshmallow flavored whipped cream on hot. Yes, it really is good, Rockets. It really is good. So it's available at Target, and everybody must have a Target near them, so go check it out. Janelle said I heard him speaking in English, and I had to type in Spanish. I don't get it. That was so weird. That was very weird. Okay, so yeah, exactly. Janelle is special, absolutely. Okay, so you heard him speaking in English, but that was so weird. I don't get it. Anyway, so that was that. Let's gift the first 5 memberships. Let's see who's going to become a member of Homies Heard today. I couldn't figure that out, Ricardo. I don't know. Let's see who's going to become a member of Homies Heard. Let's give the first 5 memberships. Here we go. So again, guys, I'm going to be ending this by 6 o'clock, maybe a little bit before 6, we'll see. But I do have to get... Now, even though the UPS store is only a few blocks away from here, I want to just get there early, because of the way the weather's been. Thank goodness the snow was melting, but they're saying we may get more snow. Yes, more snow. Yay, lucky us. More snow, I think, Sunday night into Monday, or Monday night into Tuesday. Who knows? Who knows? Who cares? Enough with the snow already. Enough snow. No more snow. Exactly. Ricardo said he deleted the test stream this morning. Najash saying still makes me laugh. Someone should have said to Janelle only... Oh, Natasha, you're funny. We love you, Natasha. Anyway, okay, so let's give the first 5 memberships. Let's see what's going on. Okay, membership gifting, and here we go. The first 5 memberships. Ba-ba-da-da. Here we are, guys. And Loco Tutti Fruity. Roy got a membership. All right, Roy explores. Yes. Tyler Towns 4006. Micah got a membership. And Dave in Bangor, Maine is saying, Alan, it's really great to see you. It's great to see you too, Dave. I'm glad you're here. Okay, why do I only see 4? And Sharonelle. Okay, so, great. Sharon and Mocha, you got a membership. Yay! All right, so Sharon, Loco Tutti Fruity, Roy, Tyler Towns, and Micah. Congratulations to the first 5 members of Homies Heard. Yes, Micah's lucky day. Absolutely. Micah's not here in the chat with us. I don't know why. But yes, Micah finally, well, she got a membership to Ricardo. So, and now she got a membership. So, oh, great. So now Micah can have access, and all of you guys can have access to my home emojis. So congratulations. Rockets Regular saying the nearest target is 50. Wow, 50 minutes in another county because it's not New York City. We do have Walmart. Yes. Never gone to Walmart before. Moving to PA, I can see why New York City banned it. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know why I have to travel either to New Jersey or to Long Island. Yes, I said Long Island to go to Walmart. We do not have a Walmart in any of the 5 boroughs. Not in Staten Island, not in Manhattan, not in Brooklyn, not in Queens, and not in the Bronx. So no Walmarts in any of the 5 boroughs. I either have to go to New Jersey or outside of New York City, like I think upstate. But yeah, none in New York City or to Long Island. Anyway, okay. So guys, it is New York City trivia time. Yes. Woo, wait a second. Here we go. New York City trivia, the ultimate party game. I don't know, Irma. I still don't know what the... Hey, D. Michael. How you doing, D? Oh, she's at a dentist appointment. Got it. Thank you, Ricardo. Okay, I got to shut my air conditioner off because it's getting a little bit cool in here. Where is my remote? Where is my remote for the air conditioner? Just had it. Okay, I guess I'm not going to shut my air conditioner right now. I mean, I could turn it off manually. The heck with it. Anyway, you're probably wondering, why does Alan have his air conditioner on in the middle of winter? Because my room is like an oven, because the heat is on so strong that it gets too hot and I start to sweat. So that's why I have my AC on, because I need to be cool. I like to be cool. I don't like to sweat. And it gets very... Now, these NYCHA buildings, New York City Housing Authority, NYCHA, these buildings pump up the heat so much that it just gets unbearably hot. So that's why I have my AC on. And of course, we don't pay for electricity in this NYCHA complex. So that's why I have my air conditioner on, because we don't pay for electricity. We don't get Con Ed bills. So Con Ed, by the way, for those of you that are not in New York City, Con Ed is Consolidated Edison. That is our electric company. But we don't get Con Ed bills here, so we don't pay for electricity. Yay! Anyway, I gotta find where that remote control is. Oh, duh! Here it is. Here it is, right here. Okay. There we go. So, all right, and of course, once it starts getting too hot in here, I'll have to turn it back on. But I'm just keeping it off for now. Irma's saying, open the window. I really should open up the window. That's true. I could do that. Obviously, I can't now open up the window over here because it doesn't open from some reason. The windows here don't open from the top. I don't get it. I don't know why, but yeah, the windows don't open from the top. I can't open it obviously because I have my air conditioner in this window. I can open up the window on the other side over there. But yeah, that's a good point. I could do that, Irma. Sharon L saying, I know someone who worked for Con Ed. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, again, yeah, we don't have Con Ed here in this complex. There are some NYCHA complexes that do have Con Ed, but we don't, because we don't pay for electricity. Anyway, so that's neither here nor there. So Yes. So anyway, congratulations to the first 5 members. Let's do a little bit of trivia. Okay. Let's see. Where are we going to start today? Let's start with city facts. City facts. Here we go. Okay. Okay, here we go. The first question is a multiple choice question. Okay, here we go. First question. Okay, presently, this lies beneath, that means underneath the World Trade Center. Is it A, a nuclear power plant, B, Lake Manhattan, C, the Fort Authority built by the British in 1771, or D, the Dutch ship Tiger, which sank in 1613. I'll repeat the question again. Presently, this lies beneath the World Trade Center. Is it A, a nuclear power plant, B, Lake Manhattan, C, Fort Authority built by the British in 1771, or D, the Dutch ship Tiger, which sank in 1613? Okay, here we go. Natasha saying C, Rockets Red Glass saying D, Leela saying C, Rebecca. Hey, Rebecca, how you doing? Rebecca saying C. Again, presently, this lies beneath the World Trade Center. Sharon saying C. Is it A, a nuclear power plant, B, Lake Manhattan, C, Fort Authority built by the British in 1771, or D, the Dutch ship Tiger, which sank in 1613? Rebecca joining us. Hello, Rebecca. And Rebecca, by the way, Rebecca said she sent me a comment yesterday saying, "Oh, I missed it." Don't worry, you didn't miss anything yesterday. It was just a 10-minute test. So you didn't miss anything yesterday, Rebecca. I was just doing a test. Is it A, B, C, or D? Marcia saying C. Ricardo saying C. Sharon saying C. Irma saying C. Darlene saying C. Rebecca saying C. Leela saying C. Rockets Red Glass saying D. Natasha saying C. Oh, wow. D. Michael saying, I just finished a big marked down Walmart deli salad, $2.47. Nice. I just want to see if I missed. I know I'm missing some comments from people. Rockets Regular saying, my uncle worked for Con Ed. He said 1 or 2 guys died there, mostly from being dumb with electricity. Oh, God. Well, yeah. Uh-oh, wait. Natasha's saying he missed it anyway, Marsha. Wait, did I miss something? What did I miss? Ricardo said the temperature here is 51. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Marsha's saying I'll behave myself. And Natasha said, careful getting close to the screen. Marsha's here. She will pull you right through. D. Michael said, currently 79 degrees under sunny pies in the Mojave Desert. Wow, 79. I'll take 79. Not too much hotter. Natasha saying, pretty brown eyes, Alan. Oh, thank you, Natasha. I'm just going back in the chat. Rockets Red Glass saying, trust me, you guys are better off. I applied for a job there. The interview was a weirdo with a capital W. Oh. Huh. Darlene saying, my husband likes that trivia book. He said he wants to get... Oh, yes. I got it on Amazon. Definitely, yes. It's a great book. Except when I do my trivia, don't pull the book out because then you'll have all the answers. Okay, so I think I caught up with the chat. Okay. So getting back to this now. Okay, so the correct answer is... I think only one person got it. The correct answer was D. The Dutch ship Tiger, which sank in 1613. It was captained by Adrian Block, burned and sank in 1613, where the World Trade Center now stands. Parts of the ship were discovered about 300 years later. Wow. During an excavation for the present-day PATH trains. Wow. Very, very cool. Which run underneath the World Trade Center. Adrian Block and his crew were marooned in Lower Manhattan after their ship was destroyed. They built a new ship in 1614 from Manhattan timber and sailed into the Long Island Sound. Very, very cool. Rebecca saying, damn. Sharon saying, oops. Yes, okay, good information. Yes, so the answer was D, the Dutch ship Tiger. Okay. Here we go. The next one, you got a 50-50 shot of getting this next one because it's a true-false question. Here we go. True or false? The world's tallest self-supporting structure is the Brooklyn Tower of the Verrazano Narrow... Oh, I think I may have asked this once, but who knows. The world's tallest self-supporting structure is the Brooklyn Tower of the Verrazano Narrows Bridge in New York Harbor. The Brooklyn Tower... Now, remember, there are two towers on the Verrazano Bridge. There's the Brooklyn Tower and there's the Staten Island Tower. So the tallest structure or self-supporting structure in the world would be the Brooklyn Tower of the Verrazano Narrows Bridge. Is that true or false? Darlene saying, sorry, I have to get going now. Time to head home. Thanks, Alan. Take care, everyone. Thank you, Darlene. Sharon saying false. Rebecca saying true. Darlene saying true. That's right, Rockets. You got it right. Natasha saying, shh, be very, very quiet. I'm hunting wabbits. Please don't hunt wabbits. Wabbits are so cute. We don't hunt wabbits. Rocket saying false. Natasha saying false. Irma wants me to repeat it again. Sure, no problem. Leela saying false. Okay, here's the question again. The world's tallest self-supporting structure is the Brooklyn Tower, not the Staten Island Tower, the Brooklyn Tower of the Verrazano Narrows Bridge. Is that true or false? Leela saying false. And by the way, for those of you that didn't see me, these are my new glasses. My new glasses, courtesy of Cohen's Fashion Optical here in Manhattan. Well, Cohen's Fashion Optical is all over all over New York, I think. Rocket saying maybe New York City doesn't. Rural Pennsylvania certainly does. Yeah. Ricardo saying true. Micah, hey Micah. Micah's back from her dentist appointment. And Micah, guess what? You got a membership. You are now a member of Homies Heard, Micah. So congratulations. Irma, okay, well, that's okay, Irma. You could just take it. It's if you got a 50-50 chance of getting it right. Irma saying I need a new one too. Oh, thank you, Rebecca. Thank you. Okay. Irma saying false. The correct answer is false. Yes. And by the way, guys, I'm not keeping score. I know I should be keeping score so I can give away prizes, but next time. Yeah, I can't. I'm not doing it today. Oh, Mike is still at the dentist. Okay, gotcha. But yes, you did get gifted a membership, so congratulations, Micah. You're now a member, and you have access to my home emojis, so congratulations. Anyway, so the answer was false. Built in 1975, the CN Tower in Toronto is the world's tallest self-supporting structure at 1,821 feet. The two Verrazano Bridge main towers are a mere 690 feet. Wow. They're only 690 feet tall. The towers are 1 5/8 inches out of parallel to allow for the curvature of the Earth. Got it. Anyway, okay. So the answer was false. Okay. Next question. Okay, let's go to a different topic. Let's go. Okay, so that topic was forget what that topic was. That was city facts. City facts. Okay. So anyway, okay. Let's go. Let's see. Transportation, page 203. And I probably did some of these questions last time. The answer was false. The answer was false. Okay. Okay. Here's another true or false question. Oh, wait. I know I asked this one. I've asked this one before. I should mark it down. I definitely asked this one. So I'm not going to ask it again. Okay. Okay. Okay, true or false? Here we go. True or false? Electrically, I may have asked this one too, but who knows? I marked it now this time, so I definitely know next time not to ask it again. True or false? Here we go. Electrically operated streetcars, also known as trolleys, were never a form of public transportation in New York City. Again, electrically operated streetcars known as trolleys were never a form of public transportation here in New York City. Is that true or false? Micah giving a thumbs up. Thank you, Micah. I appreciate that. Micah says she's doing good. Awesome. So Sharon saying false. Marsha saying false. Rebecca saying true. Natasha saying false. Leela saying false. Micah saying false. Irma saying true. Rocket saying false. We had them in Staten Island. Ricardo saying false. Micah saying you're welcome. Thank you. Micah saying true. Wait a second, Micah. I thought you said false. Micah, you just said false. You're changing your answer to true? Okay, Micah's changing her answer to true. Seagull 84. Hi, are you still friends with Danette and Anthony? Yes, I am. I absolutely, Seagull. Seagull, absolutely. Yes, I am. Two of the nicest, kindest people I know. Thank you, Sharon. Sharon saying, I like your glasses. Thank you so much. But, so I have to say something. Everybody that comes into my chat is wonderful. And I appreciate everybody that comes in here. Mike is saying, sorry for the confusion. No problem. Everybody that comes into this chat is wonderful. I love all of you guys. You guys are all the nicest, sweetest, kindest people. Thank you all so, so much. And thank you for spending part of your Thursday afternoon here with the homie. And again, we're only going to be here until about 6 p.m. so that I can get over to the UPS store and pick up my package. I have a couple of packages, actually, that just arrived. So and one of those packages is my coffee. Gotta get my coffee. Gotta get my coffee. And Micah saying, I like your glasses too. Thank you, Micah. I love them. I love these glasses. They're great. Anyway, so true or false? Again, electrically operated streetcars known as trolleys were never a form of public transportation here in New York City. And here we go. The answer is false. Of course, it's false. The first trolley in Manhattan began running in 1899 on 3rd Avenue from 65th Street all the way up to Harlem. The last New York City trolley ran in 1957. Presently, at the foot of the Queensboro Bridge in Manhattan, an old trolley kiosk faces 2nd Avenue. And maybe during the summertime or, when the weather starts to get nicer, I'll take a walk, or not a walk, I'll go down to 2nd Avenue by the 59th Street Bridge. And I'll show you where that trolley kiosk is. It still stands there to this day. The kiosk was one of 5 which opened in 1910, which once sheltered passengers as they descended stairways to a trolley terminal below street level. So, and it's right across the street from where the Roosevelt Island tram. So you could see it, from the Roosevelt Island tram. Anyway, Mike is saying I'm having a hard time reading this chat. Rebecca saying, oh my gosh, we have such in San Francisco and couldn't picture them in New York. Oh, Rebecca, I thought you were here in New York City. I didn't know you were in San Francisco. Okay, I thought you were in New York. Can't picture them in New York City. Oh, Rebecca, I thought you were here in New York. I didn't know you were in San Fran. So far I have everyone. That's okay. I'm not keeping any score. So don't worry about it. You get it wrong, you get it wrong. No problem. I just appreciate you being here, Rebecca. Thank you. I appreciate everybody being here. So again, the answer was false. There were streetcars. There were trolleys here in New York City. Okay, let's see. Oh, and speaking of the Roosevelt Island Tramway, here's the next question regarding the Roosevelt Island Tramway. And again, it is a true or false question. Mille grazie per thinking I am a New Yorker. Oh, I thought that you were a New Yorker. See? Mille grazie. She's speaking Italian. Mille grazie. Is that Italian because of the Olympics were just in Milano, Italy, and more Milano Cortina, Italy, actually. The two cities in Milan and Cortina in Italy. I was in Italy several years ago, or I should say many years ago. I still have all my pictures. I should show you some of my pictures sometime. Maybe I'll post some pictures from when I was in Italy on my YouTube community page so you could see. Such a great trip. I loved Italy, seeing the Colosseum and, of course, the Leaning Tower of Pisa. And, by the way, guys, pizza in Italy is not... New York City pizza is much better. I tried it. The pizza in Italy was terrible. Oh, it was probably just as bad as eating like a Papa John's pizza. And Rockets Red Glass saying America has a second Italy called Connecticut. But some of the best pizza is here in New York City in the 5 boroughs. We've got some great pizza places here in New York City, guys. And Irma saying, yes, please, love Italy. Yes. I will definitely do that. Yes, I'll post some pictures from my Italy trip from many years ago. I will definitely do that. Anyway, okay. So the Roosevelt Island Tramway, here we go. This is the next question. True or false? The Roosevelt Island Tramway, which soars over the East River at 40 miles per hour. Wow, it goes pretty fast, 40 miles per hour. Was constructed originally as a ride for a planned amusement park just east of Manhattan Island. Is that true or false? Again, I'll repeat the question. The Roosevelt Island Tramway, which soars over the East River at 40 miles per hour, was constructed originally as a ride for a planned amusement park just east of Manhattan. Is that true or false? Again, was the tram built as a ride for an amusement park? True or false? True or false? And I'm just going to turn on my light over here so I have some extra light. There we go. Now you could see me. Okay, so here we go. Natasha saying, I love authentic Italian pizza from when I was in Gaeta. American pizza can't match the flavor. Interesting. Okay, here we go. Rebecca saying true. Marsha saying false. Micah saying true. Irma saying false. Natasha saying true. Rockets Red Glass saying true. Leela saying false. Ricardo saying true. Okay. So again, was the Roosevelt Island tram built as a ride for an amusement park? And look, guys, I'm starting to sweat now, so I'm going to have to turn my AC back on. I'm telling you, it gets really, really hot in here. The heater is actually right next to where I am. I'm touching it right now. So that could also be a reason why it gets very hot in here, because my bed is like right next to the heater. Sharon wants to know what the question was. Sure. The Roosevelt Island tram, again, which goes from Manhattan to Roosevelt Island, which soars over the East River at 40 miles per hour, was constructed originally as a ride for a planned amusement park. Is that true or false? Sharon saying, sorry, I'm cooking dinner. No problem, Sharon. I'm happy to repeat it. Sharon said false. No problem. And we are streaming for 48 minutes right now. And let's see how many likes we got. Only 5 likes? No, I think I have to refresh. I got to refresh. There we go. Got 12 likes. 12 likes. There we go. I had to refresh my laptop. Okay. So, let's see. So, Sharon said false. Ricardo said true. Leela said false. Rockets Red Glass said true. Natasha said true. Irma said false. Micah said true. Marsha said false. Rebecca said true. And the correct answer is... Leela said 13 likes. Thank you, Leela. Rockets Red Glass saying you have 100,000 viewers, Alan. It just hasn't updated. I have 100,000 viewers. I wish. 13 yikes. 100,000 viewers. Wouldn't that be great if I had 100,000 viewers? Anyway. Okay. The correct answer is false. Ricardo saying 15 likes. Now it's 15. Yeah, I'm going to have to keep refreshing it every now and then. The answer was false. The Swiss-made tramway was constructed in 1976 as a commuter connection for a residential development at Roosevelt Island. It was the first mass transit aerial tramway. Its two cabins do not travel much faster than 15 miles per hour at a height that reaches 250 feet. The tram is located just north of the Queensboro Bridge. The island also gained subway access to Manhattan in 1989. Oh, so guess what? It doesn't go 40 miles per hour. It only goes 15 miles per hour. So the whole question was false. Yeah, it was not constructed as a ride. It was just constructed as a means for people to go from Roosevelt Island to Manhattan before the F train started going from Roosevelt Island to Manhattan. Now there are two means of transportation to get from Roosevelt Island to Manhattan. There's the F train, and there is the Roosevelt Island tram. And by the way, when Ricardo was here, we did take the Roosevelt Island tram. We did it at night, and something, you get a nice view at night, of all the city lights and everything. So it was a lot of fun. I like taking the Roosevelt Island tram. So the answer was false. It was not constructed as a ride. It was constructed just as a means of transportation. Okay, here we go. Okay. For those of you that know anything about New York City subway, here's the next question. It's multiple choice. This New York City subway line never enters the borough of Manhattan. Again, this New York City subway line never enters the borough of Manhattan. Is it A, the 9 train, which used to exist? The 9 no longer exists, by the way. Is it B, the 7 train? Is it C, the F train? Or D, the G train? Again, by the way, the 9 train used to exist. Doesn't exist anymore. So I guess when this book was published, the 9 train was still in existence. But it does not exist anymore. Again, this New York City subway line never enters the borough of Manhattan. Is it the 9, which is choice A, choice B, the 7, choice C, the F as in Frank, or D, the G? Rebecca saying, Scusi. Scusi. Scusi, Susie. Is it, okay, so Marcia is saying C, Leela's saying G, or actually choice D, which is the G. Irma saying C, Micah saying C. And again, it's okay if you're guessing. No problem. Leela saying D. And let me see what time it is. It is 5:09, so I'm going to be gifting the next 5 memberships very, very shortly, because again, by 6 o'clock, I got to get out of here so I can get to the UPS store. They close at 7, but again, the reason why I'm leaving early is because I just want to get there and get my stuff so I can come back home and make dinner. Or I might even maybe I'll go out for dinner tonight. I think I'm going to go out for dinner tonight. Hey, maybe I'll do a live stream from dinner. We'll see. I don't know yet. But I want to gift the next 5 memberships very, very soon. We'll do some more trivia. Okay, so Ricardo said C, and okay. And the correct answer is choice D, the G train. The G train, or the Brooklyn Queens Crosstown Line, travels between 71st and Continental Avenue in Queens and Smith 9th Streets in Brooklyn. So, now again, I think the G train might even go a little bit further than that. Actually, the G train travels to it. I don't know if it goes. It doesn't. It no longer goes to 71st and Continental in Forest Hills. I think it only goes now to Long Island City. I think it stops in Long Island City. I think that's the last stop in Queens. So it only goes from Queens to Brooklyn. Does not go into Manhattan. So the answer was choice D, the G train. Okay, so that takes care of that question. Okay. Okay. Okay, here we go. Another transportation question. True or false? So you got a 50-50 chance of getting it right. Well done, Leela. Yes. And Micah sending hearts. Thank you, Micah. Okay, here we go, guys. True or false? The New York City subway token first made its appearance in 1905. Again, the New York City subway token first made its appearance in 1905. Is that true or false? True or false? The first New York City subway token made its first appearance in 1905. True or false? Marcia saying true. Irma saying true. Micah saying true. So far we got 3 trues. Keep getting those answers in, guys. Ricardo saying true. Now remember, guys, the first subway opened in 1904. So they're saying that the first token appeared in 1905. So a year after the first subway opened in 1904. Sure, Leela, I'll repeat it. Yes, absolutely. Leela wants to know what the question was. The New York City subway token made its first appearance in 1905. Is that true or false? The New York City subway token first made its appearance in 1905. Leela saying false. Micah sending some Hershey's Kisses. Thank you so much, Micah. Hershey's Kisses to everybody. Thank you. Leela saying false. Again. Okay, has everybody put their answer in? Okay, guys, I'm going to be giving the answer in about 3 more seconds. 2, 1. Okay. And the correct answer is false. The correct answer was false. The first New York City subway token made its appearance in 1953. The cost was 15 cents. In the same year, the New York City Transit Authority was formed to operate the subway system. So, 1953 was when the first subway token made its appearance. So, the answer was false. Okay, let me ask another question on transportation, and then we're going to gift the next 5 memberships. Hello to Paul LR saying USA. Okay. Okay. Here we go, guys. Okay, multiple choice time. The first mode of regular transportation in New York City was A, the bus, B, the subway, C, the tram, or D, the elevated railroad. Again, the first mode of regular transportation in New York City was A, the bus, B, the subway, C, the tram, or D, the elevated railroad. Now, again, elevated railroad means it's the train that goes above the ground. Above ground, that's the elevated railroad. It goes above ground. It's okay. Again, the subway means that it's underground. And the elevated means it's above ground. So subway below, elevated above. Okay, here we go. Leela saying D, Micah saying D, Marsha saying C, Irma saying C. Again, the first mode of regular transportation in New York City was A, the bus, B, the subway, C, tram, or D, the elevated railroad. And Paul LR saying C. And welcome to the channel, Paul. Glad you're here. So right after this question, guys, I'm going to be gifting the next 5 memberships. So again, congratulations to the first 5. The next 5 will be right after I finish giving the answer to this question. So again, Paul saying C, Irma saying C. Oh, you're very welcome, Paul. Ricardo saying D. Marsha saying C, Irma saying C, Micah saying D, Leela saying D. Oh, and Paul joining us from Gibraltar. Oh, wow. Saying hi, American cousins from Gibraltar. Wow. Welcome, Paul. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. From Gibraltar. Nice. You're very welcome. Thank you, Rebecca. I'm glad you are here. Thank you. Hershey's kisses to you, Rebecca. Thank you again for joining us from San Fran, from the Bay Area. Thank you, Rebecca. Janelle wants to know what the question was. Okay. The first mode of regular transportation in New York City was the bus, A, the bus, B, the subway, C, tram, or D, elevated railroad. And now again, elevated railroad means the railroad that is above ground. We have the elevated railroad in New York, And we have the subway, which is below ground. So, and Rebecca sending Hershey's kisses. Mwah, Hershey's kisses to Rebecca. The first mode of regular transportation in New York City: the bus, the subway, the tram, or the elevated railroad. Yeah, have a great evening, Rebecca. So most of you are saying C and D. And the correct answer and I'm seeing 16 people here in the chat. Welcome to everybody. I'm going to refresh my screen so I could see how many likes we have. 15 likes, or as D. Michael likes to say, 15 yikes. So as soon as I give the answer, Janelle saying, well, horse-drawn carriage would be the first, I think, but I vote elevated. The correct answer is, actually, nobody got it. It was choice A, the bus. The first local bus in New York was established around 1830. Wow, 1830. And by the way, guys, coming in September will be, once again, the New York Transit Museum bus parade, or the wonderful bus thing that I go to every year. So, and in case anybody missed it, by the way, my intro, I showed the old buses. But you could always check out that live stream that I did back in September. I gave you a like. Thank you so much, Micah. Thank you. So again, the first local bus line in New York was established around 1830 by Abraham Brower. The large 10 to 20 passenger stagecoaches pulled by horses. There you go. See, Janelle, see, I think, actually, I think, Janelle, you got it right then, because it was drawn by horse. It was a horse-drawn stagecoach along the Manhattan streets called omnibuses. The name originated in London and was later abbreviated to the word bus. So it started out as omnibus, but it was later abbreviated to the word bus. Irma saying, yes, I remember. America's first horse-drawn railroad line began operating in 1832 by the New York and Harlem Railroad Company. It traveled over metal rails laid in the center of the street between Prince and 14th Streets in Manhattan. There were over a dozen horse-drawn railroad companies in New York at the time of the Civil War. Wow, very interesting. Marsha saying, my best friend was one of the first bus drivers in New York City. Oh, very cool, Marsha. Paul saying, whoa. And yes, of course, that's right, Irma. So the horse-drawn omnibus. So guess what, Janelle? You got that right. Very good. Awesome. So yes, it was you were absolutely right, Janelle. Absolutely. Okay, so we're going to take a little break from the trivia for now. And we're gonna do the next 5 memberships. A woman bus driver. Oh, okay. Oh, cool. So her best friend was one of the first woman bus drivers in New York. That is very cool, Marsha. That's awesome. Okay. Time for some water. Okay. Here we go. And here come the next 5. Why does it look like I was just noticing on my laptop, it looked like it was my oh, wow, my numbers are very low. I don't know why. That's weird. Why are my numbers so low? Looks like, oh, yeah, now it's starting to go back up. Okay, here we go, guys. Cyan Doodles, she got a membership. Hala got a membership. Irina got a membership. Slungwitz got a membership. And Sandra 0211. So again, Cyan Doodles, Hala, Irina, Slungwitz 72, and Sandra 0211. So congratulations to the next 5. So now we have our 10 new members for the month of February. So congratulations. Welcome to Homies Herd. I'm so glad. Thank you. And let me just do the time. Time check is now 5:26. So we've got about, we'll do roughly about another 20 minutes. Let's do another 20 minutes of trivia. And then unfortunately, I'm going to have to end it so that I can get over to the UPS store and pick up my, I got to get my coffee, guys. Got to get my coffee. I ordered a whole bunch of new flavored coffee for my K-Cups, for my Keurig. So I got to go pick that up from the UPS store. Anyway, okay, let's get back to trivia. Let's go to the other book. Here's book 2. So, again, same author. But this one is much thinner. This is a much thinner book. Not as many pages as the other. I see this is book number 1. Look how thick this one is. This one is, oh boy, over 500 pages. So this one, book number 1 is over 500 pages. Yeah, exactly, Paul. Coffee. That's the way we say it here in New York. Coffee. And yes, congratulations to Cyan Doodles. Yes, absolutely. Okay. So let's go on to book number 2. Let's take a look. Okay. Okay, here we go. Bars, clubs, and restaurants. Bars, clubs, and restaurants. Here we go. Okay, multiple choice. Here we go, guys. It is widely accepted that American punk music, Ricardo said I gifted 111 member. Oh, wait a second. Oh, wait. Ricardo gifted another membership. Give me a second, guys. Let me take a look. Irma's saying we're going to have many trivia evenings. Yes, absolutely. Give me a second. Let me see. I think Ricardo said, did he gift another membership? Ricardo, did you gift another membership? Am I not seeing it? And welcome back to Natasha. Ricardo saying I gifted 111 member. Oh, that's right. Okay, that's right. Thank you. He was saying my total is now 11. Got it. Okay. Yes, you're right. You're absolutely right. Yes, that's right. Ricardo did gift a membership earlier. So again, thank you so much, Ricardo, for that. So yes, that's right. Congratulations to the 11 new members of Homies Herd. So thank you again, Ricardo. Yes, that is absolutely correct. Thank you. Okay, here we go. It is widely accepted that American punk music was born at this Manhattan club located at 315 Bowery. Is it A, Mercer Kitchen, B, Studio 54, C, CBGB, or D, the Copacabana? At the Copacabana. That's, by the way, that's not necessarily the answer. I'm just singing. The hottest spot north of Havana. At the Copacabana. Music and passion were always the fashion at the Copa. Natasha saying B. Studio 54. Leela saying C. CBGB. Micah saying B. Marcia saying C. And Janelle dropping some home emojis. Thank you, Janelle. Yes, I will read it one more time. It is widely accepted that American punk or punk music was born at this Manhattan club located at 315 Bowery. Is it A, Mercer Kitchen, B, Studio 54, C, CBGB, or D, the Copacabana? Janelle saying B. Ricardo saying B. Irma saying B. Okay, so most of you saying B, Studio 54. Let me just go back. Paul said B. Marcia said C. Micah said B. Leela said C. Natasha said B. Janelle said C. I misheard. I had to change it to C. Got it, Janelle. Okay, no problem. So Janelle changed her answer to C. Punk rock. Born at which club? Mercer Kitchen, Studio 54, CBGB, or the Copacabana? The correct answer is... Those of you that said choice C, you got that right. It was CBGB, yes. The full name of this club is CBGB and OMFUG, which stands for Country, Bluegrass, and Blues, CBGB. Country, Bluegrass, BG, and Blues, so CBGB. OMFUG stands for Other Music for Uplifting Gourmanders. Hilly Crystal opened this club in 1973, and he spent the first year showcasing country singers. A year later, the focus became rock bands and punk. Blondie, yes, Blondie, got their start. The Talking Heads got their start. Patti Smith, of course, we love Patti Smith. Sid Vicious and the Ramones have all performed on its stage. Yes, that's right. The Ramones, of course, New York-based Ramones, and of course Blondie, Debbie Harry. The Talking Heads, yes. Sid Vicious from the punk rock band. I forget the name of the band that's Sid Vicious. Anyway, so sorry I changed C. Okay, no problem. Don't worry about it, guys. If you want to change your answer, I don't care. I'm not keeping score. Sharon L said C. So the answer was, and Micah saying I am home now. Great. I'm glad that you made it home safely, Micah. So the answer was CBGB, yes. Okay, so a lot of famous people performed on that stage. I had the pleasure of actually going to CBGB to see bands performing there. CBGB no longer exists. It is now a men's clothing store. Same location. It's still there on Bowery, but again, CBGB, the club, closed. They are no longer there. It's now a men's clothing store. Okay, let me check. Let's see. It is 5:35 right now, guys. So we're going to do about another 15 minutes worth of trivia, and then I'm going to say goodbye. Let's see. Okay, so let me mark that I asked that question. Mark that down. Okay. Okay, here we go. Next question. Oh, the Sex Pistols. Thank you, Leela. Yes, the Sex Pistols. And by the way, I did see, I saw them at a club in, where was it? I think it was in Long Island City. I don't even know if the club still exists, but I did see the Sex Pistols. Oh my God, that's definitely a band. Wow. You have to experience seeing the Sex Pistols live. I mean, of course, then I don't even know if Sid Vicious is even still alive. I think he passed away. Yes, the Sex Pistols is correct. I think he may have passed away. But that was definitely one of the first punk rock bands that I had ever seen, and he was crazy. That man was he was a nut job. But Sid Vicious from the Sex Pistols. Anyway, okay, here we go. Next question. Same topic. Bars, clubs, and restaurants. This Greenwich Village bar, located on the corner of Hudson and 11th Streets, has existed since 1880 in one of the city's few wood frame buildings. In 1953, the great Welsh poet Dylan Thomas drank himself to death on its premises. Now, those of you that remember, I did a live stream from this place. I'll give you the choices in just a minute. Let me just see something. Natasha says, my cat is driving me nuts. She likes the Aussie shampoo I used and won't stop rubbing her head. Oh, no. Won't stop rubbing her head on my hands and washing them. Oh, no. Almost made me drop my phone. Oh, that's cute. Johnny Rotten is still around. Oh, thank you, Paul. Okay. Paul's saying that Johnny Rotten is still around. For some reason, I thought he passed away. But yeah, okay, very good. Thank you for clarifying that, Paul. No problem. Okay, so again, this Greenwich Village bar, located on the corner of Hudson and 11th Streets, has existed since 1880 in one of the city's few wood frame buildings. Is it A, White Horse Tavern, B, Landmark Tavern, C, Pete's Tavern, or D, Whiskey Blue? Once again, this Greenwich Village bar, located at the corner of Hudson and 11th Streets, has existed since 1880 in one of the city's few wood frame buildings. In 1953, the poet Dylan Thomas drank himself to death on its premises. Is it A, the White Horse Tavern, B, the Landmark Tavern, C, Pete's Tavern, or D, Whiskey Blue? Marsha saying C, Natasha saying C, Leela saying A. And by the way, I did a live stream from this place. It was quite a while ago. It was probably about 2.5 years ago. But I did do a live stream from there. Irma saying A. And guys, please let me know if the stream is freezing at any point, because I think earlier the stream was freezing, and I don't know why. I don't know why I should have a very good signal. So Irma said A. I wasn't even on then. I know, Natasha, but you could always check out my previous streams. I mean, they're all there. Ricardo saying A. But yeah, you can always check out any of my old live streams. As a matter of fact, one of the very first live streams that I did was from One World Trade Center, from the very top. So you could check that out also. See some beautiful views of the 5 boroughs. Micah saying A. Paul saying B. It is freezing every now and then. Thank you, Irma. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, I don't understand why, because I should have a very good signal. I'm inside. It's not like I'm outside. Natasha saying I have a lot to catch up. Yes, absolutely. Every few seconds. Yeah. Micah sending out the Hershey's Kisses home emojis. Thank you so much, Micah. Hershey's Kisses to everybody. Thank you so much. And the correct answer is, of course, it's choice A, the White Horse Tavern. And it says, today a plaque on the wall of the bar commemorates the night when the famed 39-year-old poet drank at the White Horse Tavern, where it is said to have uttered these words, "I've had 18 straight whiskeys. I think that's the record." He later fell into a coma and died. So he actually literally drank himself to death at the White Horse Tavern. John Belushi, Dan Aykroyd, Bob Dylan, Norman Mailer, and Michael Crichton were also regulars at the White Horse. So, wow, a lot of famous people went there. John Belushi, Dan Aykroyd, Bob Dylan, wow. Norman Mailer, and Michael Crichton, wow. Michael Crichton, of course, a very famous author, were also regulars. And, of course, other famous Manhattan bars are the Landmark Tavern, established in 1868, which is located at 626 11th Avenue. Pete's Tavern, established in 1864 at 129 East 18th Street. And the Whiskey Blue in the West New York Hotel on Lexington Avenue. Okay, so let me mark that I asked that question. Okay. So another few more. I should have known that the White Horse. Oh, that's okay, Marcia. That's okay. Irma saying now 17 likes. Thank you, Irma. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you for keeping me updated. Okay, here we go. Okay. Entertainment. Let's ask some questions about entertainment. Mike is saying that's sad. Yeah, it was sad. But, hey, that's what happens if you drink 18 straight whiskeys. You definitely drink yourself to death. But, yes, the correct answer was the White Horse Tavern. Yes. Okay, and I did do a live stream from there, so check it out, guys. Okay, here we go. Entertainment is the next topic. The world's first stadium rock concert was held at A, Giants Stadium, B, Shea Stadium, C, Yankee Stadium, or D, Madison Square Garden. Again, the world's first stadium rock concert was held at A, Giants Stadium, which is now called MetLife Stadium, B, Shea Stadium, which is now called Citi Field, C, Yankee Stadium, which is still Yankee Stadium, or D, Madison Square Garden. Where was the world's first stadium rock concert? The world's first stadium rock concert. A, Giants Stadium, B, Shea Stadium, C, Yankee Stadium, or D, Madison Square Garden. So here we go. Natasha saying C, Leela saying B, Irma saying D. So we have one of each. C, B, D. Micah saying D, Paul saying D, Marsha saying Shay, B. Ricardo said D. I'll give you another second or two. Okay, guys, time is up. The correct answer was choice B. It was Shea Stadium. Shea was the historic site of the world's first stadium concert, which was held on August 15th, 1965, featuring the Beatles. They were performing to 55,000 screaming fans. They earned more than $160,000 for 28 minutes of work. Wow. Demonstrating rock's commercial power. Shea was also the first stadium capable of being converted from baseball to football and back using 2 motor-operated stands that moved on underground tracks. It was originally to be called Flushing Meadows Park, but was named in honor of William Shea, the man that brought the National League Baseball back to New York. So, wow. That's right, because the Mets didn't come to New York until after both the Dodgers and the Giants, the baseball Giants, left for the West Coast. So obviously the Giants now play in San Francisco, and of course the Dodgers play in LA. But yeah, those were the 2 New York teams. So, and they were both, and they still are both, National League teams. But William Shea brought the National League back to New York City. So we have a National League team, which is the Mets, and of course we have our American League New York Yankees. And Irma saying, oh my, I should have known that. Mike is saying, I don't know much about the Beatles. I think the Beatles were back in my Yes, the Beatles were from the 60s. That's right. It wasn't the Stones. No, Leela. It was the Beatles. Yes, it was the Beatles, because the Beatles performed at Shea Stadium in 1965. And by the way, I saw the Rolling Stones at Shea Stadium when it was still Shea Stadium before they tore it down. And now they have Citi Field, which is now where the Mets play. But I did see the Rolling Stones, I think, when was it? Back in 1980 something, when I saw the Stones at Shea Stadium. Anyway, time check, 5:47. Okay, so we're going to ask one more question, guys, and then I'm going to wrap it up. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry to have such a short live stream. I know I usually go like 2.5 hours, but we're already streaming for an hour and a half. So, but I do have to get to the UPS store so I can pick up my coffee. I saw a documentary of the Beatles a few months ago. Yes. I think I remember that being on that documentary, Irma. Leela saying, oh, wow, that would have... Yes, it was awesome seeing the Stones. That was way back. My cousin used to work for MTV, and she was able to get free tickets. And I was down on ground level seeing the Rolling Stones at Shea Stadium. It was amazing. So... yeah, I was lucky enough to have a cousin that worked for MTV, and she was able to get me tickets to me and my sister, actually, to see the Rolling Stones live at Shea Stadium. That's when it was still Shea Stadium. I think it might have been the Tattoo You tour. Yes, I think that's what it was, Leela. Anyway, it was awesome. It was awesome. Okay, so, yeah, let's do one more question. Let's see. Let's go to a different topic. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Last question, guys. Last question. Natasha saying my favorite is the Rolling Stones. I love their music. Oh, gotta love the Stones. Absolutely. Leela saying I saw the Stones at the Rose Bowl in the 90s. Oh, awesome, Leela. Yeah, gotta love the Stones. What an awesome group. And hey, Mick Jagger's still going. He's still going. Even though Mick Jagger's like 90 years old. No, he's not that old, but kind of looks it. Anyway, here we go. Last question, guys. Which one of the following street signs does not exist in New York City? Again, which one of the following street signs does not exist in New York City? Is it A, Regis Philbin Avenue, B, Martha Stewart Street, C, Joey Ramone Place, or D, Tito Puente Way? Again, which of the following street signs does not currently exist in New York City? Is it A, Regis Philbin Avenue, B, Martha Stewart Street, C, Joey Ramone Place, or D, Tito Puente Way? Oh no, the cat knocked over my tote of washed blankets. Oh no. Well, now they're dirty blankets. Oh no, Natasha. Okay, so Natasha's saying D, Tito Puente Way. Leela's saying B, Martha Stewart Street. Marsha saying B. Micah saying B. Irma saying B. Again, this is the last question, guys, because I have to head out so I can pick up my package at the UPS store. Well, I have a couple of packages. D. Michael saying, I want my MTV. Paul saying B. Ricardo saying B. Oh, the blankets were wet. Oh, no. They just got washed. Was waiting to put them in the dryer. Oh, no, Natasha. Oh, I hope they didn't get dirty again. It should be okay. Okay, guys. The correct answer is choice B. Yes, those of you that said choice B, you got it right. Correct answer, Martha Stewart Street is a street sign that does not exist here in New York City. So it was choice B, Martha Stewart Street. That does not exist. All of the other ones do. Regis Philbin Avenue, Joey Ramone Place, and Tito Puente Way, which, by the way, is right here in East Harlem. Tito Puente Way is on 100 and I think it's 110th Street here in East Harlem. So choice B, the city council must pass legislation to rename a New York City street or portions of it. There are hundreds of city streets that have been named in honor of someone. Most are named after famous figures, politicians, artists, writers, and musicians, but quite a few are named after people that few have ever heard of. Now, Regis Philbin grew up in the Morris Park section of the Bronx and graduated from Cardinal Hayes High School. A portion of Kruger Avenue in the Bronx was renamed for him. John Kruger Sr. and John Kruger Jr. were both appointed mayors of New York City in the 1700s. The corner of where Bowery meets 2nd Street, near the legendary punk rock club CBGB, was renamed for the lead singer of the punk rock group The Ramones. And, of course, Tito Puente, the king of Mambo, was memorialized with a section of East 110th Street, from 5th to 1st Avenue. So, and hundreds of victims of 9/11 have been honored with names of portions of New York City Street. So yes, right here in East Harlem, Tito Puente Way on East 110th Street. So, again, so that takes care of the membership gifting for this month. So, again, congratulations to the 10 people that I gifted, and, of course, the one person that Ricardo did. So, thank you so much, Ricardo, again, for gifting the membership. So, 11 people got gifted. And Marsh saying Regis and Kathy Lee. That's right, Regis and Kathy Lee. Unfortunately, Regis is no longer with us, but I did have the opportunity to meet Regis Philbin. And when I was in college, I got a chance to interview Regis. What a nice man he was. I loved Regis Philbin. What a really nice man. But of course, and by the way, the show live on ABC is still on. It's still, of course, it's not called Live with Regis anymore. Now it's Live with I can't even remember her name. With Kelly and Mark. Yes, so Live with Kelly and Mark is on ABC, but it's still called Live. It was called Live when Regis was the host. Regis didn't like Kathy Lee. Oh, I didn't know that, Natasha. Oh, very interesting. But yes, I did get a chance. And Micah saying, I'm so happy that I got gifted. Yes, congratulations again, Micah. Yes. So again, guys, I have to get going so I can get to the UPS store. It is, let's see, 5:55. So we are going to end it here. So again, thank you so much, everybody. Thank you to my awesome mod squad. My mods are the best in the business. Thank you so much, guys. Yes, Gifford. Yes, Kathy Lee Gifford. Yes, exactly. She married, of course, Frank Gifford, and then, of course, Frank Gifford passed away. Famous football player for the New York Giants. And then he became a sports announcer, a football announcer. So, and thank you for dropping the Hershey's Kisses home emojis. Thank you, Ricardo. Oh, interesting. They always had spats before going on the air. See, that's something I never knew. But I loved Regis Philbin. Was such a nice man. What a nice guy he was. And I've told the story about how I got to interview him. But I'll tell it again at another time. But I do have to get going. I want to get to the UPS store so I can get my coffee. Guys, again, there's no us without you. US, get it, guys? There's no us without you. Irma saying, thank you, Alan and Chad, for a nice evening. You're very welcome, Irma. Thank you so much. Hershey's Kisses to everybody. Mwah. There's no us without you. Thank you, guys. This live stream is over and done. Make your life sweeter with food and fun. If you're ever in need of anything to do, always know that the homie will be there for you. Life is full of hits and misses. I bid you adieu until next time, with love and Hershey's Kisses. Thank you again. Have a great evening, everybody. Ricardo, if you're going to do a live stream later on this evening, we will be sure and join you. So again, thank you all so much for being here, guys. I love you all. How sweet it is. Be well, be safe. Have a great evening, everybody. I will see you again next time, guys. And take care. Bye. Let me get my outro ready. I love you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, my awesome, awesome mod squad. You guys are the best. Love you guys. Okay. And here we go. Bye.
Wow.
Bye. Take care, Kay. Everybody, make sure you check Kay out. News for New York and New York Live on NBC. Bye.
Say, this is the last stop on this train.
Everyone, please leave the train and thank you for riding New York City Transit.
There we go.
You can do it better than I can do it, Al.
This is the last stop on this train. Everyone, please leave the train. Thank you for riding with MTA New York City Transit.